So a lot of people have played Kingdom Hearts because they're big Disney fans, which makes sense. It's got all this Disney stuff in it. I'll probably talk more about what caused me to play the game later when I've got some more people here that I want to hear that story. But one of the things that kept me playing the game wasn't the Disney. You may have noticed, you may not have noticed too, it may be that I am the only person in the world who cares. But the person who plays the voice of the silver-haired boy is Simon Gallagher. And he was one of the kids. Yeah, this game is amazing. It's very true, Telebrin. But the voice of the silver-haired kid is Simon Gallagher, and he was in the TV show Seventh Heaven, which had been airing for a little while when this game came out. And I was a huge fan of Seventh Heaven at the time, which, yeah, but it is what it is. So I was like, oh man, I know that guy. And I was very excited for that. So that kept me playing at this point. Alright, so, well, Kyrie's here. Let's talk to her. Did they say his name was Riku? His name's Riku if they didn't say it. But I'm pretty sure they did, and I'm just forgetting it. No, I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm judging myself, though. So can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sora, are you listening to me? Okay, here's what you need to go find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. I'm counting on you. Alright, so, we're still in the tutorial. We gotta find 2 logs of cloth, and I forgot what the other thing was already. I'm a genius. The good news is, we can go back to Kyrie and she'll tell us again. Hey, that was quick. Hey, let's see what's still missing. 1 log, 1 cloth, 1 rope. No more slacking, okay? And this can be a huge pain if you haven't played the game a million times and you don't know where everything is. I've played the game enough times that I know where everything is. Alright. The camera is a little finicky. This was a PS2 game originally, of course, and this was back when they were still trying to figure out 3D platforming. And the camera was even worse than the original. Obtain cloth. You get this tree house with a tree inside of a tree. I don't understand the mechanics of that exactly, but it's there. So they didn't really. They were still kind of experimenting with how this worked. First time, yeah, took forever. So anybody who gets bored here, I don't blame you. I didn't for whatever reason. Obtained rope. Let's talk to Tita.
Sora, you feel lucky today?
Hey Sora, feeling up to a little competition? You asked for it. All right, let's go. So this is, you could practice your combat here. Yes, that is an excellent way to grind some experience early on. There's, in this game, let's see if I can get one. It's probably easiest to do it with Waka. I'm starting to think maybe they took it out of this version. There we go, tech points. So when you counter someone's attack, you get tech points, which are the same thing as experience points. But you can get them without killing someone. You can get them for just countering their attacks. Like so. And also usually will stun them a bit. There we go, beat him. So I got more tech points for blocking his attacks than I did for actually beating him. So that's an interesting aspect. It's part of the tutorial you can learn, because you're supposed to just, I mean, at this point all you can really do is just hammer the X button for attacks and dodge. So it's kind of hope that if you fight these people, you'll learn, oh hey, if I block their attacks, you'll get
the
tech
breeze
points.
feels great.
What are you up to these days? We never see you. Alright, now you're talking.
Okay, don't hold back.
So because this is a selfie, of course, she uses a whip. Jump rope because, like, baby selfie. I feel like This is like Final Fantasy Muppet Babies.
Come on. You ready?
She's the hardest one to counterattack. Because the whipping motion. Oh, got her. There you go. And I leveled up while I was at it. And see, it counterattacked her and it spun her around and made her easier to beat. What was my description of the island? I only half pay attention to the things I say. Where is that other log, though? Oh, it's over there, that's right. Then you can talk to
Hey,
Walker.
what's happening, man?
Stunted dialogue, as always. Yo, you up for a round? Yeah, sure, let's play. Play is for kids, this is serious.
Show me your stuff.
Final Fantasy Muppet Babies, yeah. I mean, that's basically what they are, right? Alright, so you can hit his ball back at him and you get the tech point. And it stuns him pretty good, and you can really beat on him.
Come on.
And the great thing with the ball is that if you get the positioning right, you can actually counterattack without stunning him. And he'll just keep throwing his ball at you, his blitz ball, of course. And you can just keep counterattacking it. I'm good. Show me your stuff.
Oh man.
I was playing this game while I was in a voice chat with some friends once upon a time, waiting for them. I was trying to grind experience. And while I was waiting for them to be ready, we were going to play some League of Legends. And one of my friends just heard Waka yell, "Show me your stuff!" and just made fun of me for the rest of time. Obtained logs. So we got all the stuff Kairi wants. But hey, let's talk to Riku. Did you get everything we need for the raft? I gave my stuff to Kairi. Hey Sora, how about a quick round? Grab your sword. Okay, you're on. This one decides the champion. Ready or not. So Riku, of course, he's big man on campus, so fighting him is going to be the hardest out of everybody.
Come on.
Oh,
We still don't got it. Come on.
and you got to watch out, because he'll do that leap attack at you when you knock him over. You think you got him right where you want him, but you don't. He's got you right where he wants you.
Come on.
And the first time you play this game, it's interesting. I was watching a video on this. The first time you play this game, you're not going to be able to beat Riku. Until if you play the game multiple times, you'll be used to the combat enough that you'll be able to beat him, like I think I'm about to do.
Come on.
But the first time you play this game, you're not going to be used, especially at this point, you're not going to be used to the combat enough to beat him, and he's going to kick your butt, and that is intended. They want you to feel like Riku is just so much better than Sora. And I think that's cool that they put that kind of character design into this. Now, of course, like I said, I've played this game enough times, I'm used to the combat enough that I can beat Riku. But the very first time I played this game, nope, could not beat Riku. And that is true for the vast majority of people. Alright, so that's pretty much all there is to do on the island for today. So let's go give the stuff to Kairi. Thanks, Sora. I found something today, too. Here, it's yours. High potion. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. Okay, it's getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what.
No matter what.
Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
This is a great scene. The relationship between Kairi, Riku, and Sora, especially at the beginning of the game, is beautiful. It's exactly like three teenagers who are all friends and they all get along and they all, feel a little bit of rivalry, but they're all friends and it's beautiful. I love it. And that was the beginning of how I fell in love with this game. Just in case you forgot, this game was, mostly Disney stuff. We got some Donald Duck for you finally. Dun dun dun. Yes, exactly, Talibrin. Dun dun dun. I'm oddly still in love with the animations of this game. Like they're obviously very outdated at this point, but I still love the way everything moves and looks in this game.
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
We got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Oh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
It was cutting edge back in the day. Classic's a good description, too. Queen Minnie was always stood out to me as looking really weird compared to the rest of the character models. I don't know why that is. Hey, I've probably noticed that a few times, but the first time I played this game, I thought it was just these kids just lived on this island just because. What else were they gonna do? But of course, they don't live on this island. They have these boats that they take to the island every day. And you just saw Sora leap onto the dock from his boat. So, yeah, exactly, Talibrin. Minnie's head is ich. Why does it look
Hey,
like that?
Sora, have you heard about the legendary power of the Palpu fruit? They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity.
Through eternity?
It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
Oh, selfie.
Me and Titus, we are gonna do a little exploring today. You know, to the secret place at the base of that tree. There's gotta be something there, yeah?
Alright. And we can go over here and talk to Titus. And we have a new interaction.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all. Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
Ooh. Ooh, that sick burn. Titus is like, well, Kairi's got Riku at least, you loser. You three against me. See, Sora's like, no, that's not what we're doing. We're gonna, you guys, I'll take you all on.
You ready?
Oh, that was close. Oh, hold still. Come on. I always go for selfie first here because she's the weakest. And I want to, you know, lessen the odds against myself as quickly as possible. Oh, dang. Alright, well, there's selfie down. I keep trying to use circle block because that's the command in Dark Cloud. Come on, hold still. Hold still. And I hate this sound effect. It just plays forever when you're low health. This alarm. Alright, now I just gotta deal with Waka. He's the easiest. Just gotta throw his balls back at him. That doesn't sound right. And the good news is you get to keep these tech points even if you lose the battle. This is gonna take a while. There we go. I remember when I still thought it was hard to deflect these balls. Blitz ball. I need to say blitz ball because this is starting to sound weird. Come on. Oh, they beat me.
Not your day, I guess.
That's okay, though. The point wasn't necessarily to win. It was to show off that you could do that. Alright, so... That's okay. I mean, that fight's hard. Because it's 3 versus 1. It's really hard to dodge all 3 attacks, especially early on when you don't really have any abilities yet. So this is the new area we can get to now that Kairi's not blocking the door. And of course, Kairi has more chores for us. The raft's almost ready. All we have to do now is load it with food. Hey, have you seen Riku? She wants me to find Riku before she'll tell me my next chores. And this is some evidence that they're still working out the kinks with the 3D platforming, because this really should have been a straight edge platform that you could grab on the edge of, but it's not. There's Riku. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Riku. Let's go talk to Riku Man. Hey Sora, our raft still needs a name. Let's see, how about Highwind? What would you call it? I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with Excalibur because I don't feel like thinking up a different name right now. And we are still on a timer. Me? Well, Excalibur. Hey, how about the usual? No! Well, I can always change it later. Farsi? I mean, we'll use Farsi later, promise. How about the usual? Let's do it! You guys at it again? Alright, I'll be the judge. The usual rules apply. Take any route you want. So we gotta do an obstacle course race with Riku. First one to tag that tree and make it back here wins.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kairi.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kairi.
Boy,
Wait a
that's some
minute.
stakes right there.
Okay, on my count.
3, 2, 1. So, again, just like the fight on the first day on the island, this is not a race you're likely to win the first time you do it. Now, if you're lucky and skilled and remember what the heck you're doing, you could do it later on. Crap, I screwed that up. I'm probably going to lose this race now, which is fine. Oh no, I might win yet. Oh, I made it. All right. Cool, so I'm gonna win the race. I'm ignoring you jerks. Now the score is 2-0. So they put this here every time you do a race or you fight with Riku, there's a score. And so if you're like me, you really want to beat Riku. You don't want to lose to him. You want to find out, like, what happens if I beat him? And the answer is not much of anything. But as you do it, the score, if you continue like I did and you just keep losing and losing and losing because you're not very good at this game yet on your first playthrough, the score is just going to go astronomical, and it's going to just really drive home every time you compete just how much better than you Riku is. Of course, I'm better than Riku now because I've played this game so many times, so it's not as effective. And I did get a pretty stone, so I got that for beating him that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Man, lighten up. It's just a name after all. And a little Sora scowl. Oh, it's so cute. He's so cute. He's like, I'm scowling. What's that? Oh, the Palpu thing? It was just a joke. You should have seen your face. How about another lap on the course? Nah, I don't need to do that. I already beat you. Are you upset or something? It was only a joke. So, it kind of sounds like he's being a sore loser right now, but he's not. That's literally his dialogue if he wins the race too. He just, Riku just really wants to mess with, Sora. You know, as good friends do. And again, as I've said before, Riku is... Let's talk to Kairi. Today we collect provisions for a trip. Let's see, Sora, you're looking for 1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish, and fill this up with drinking water. But not from the ocean! Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. So Riku is better at Sora than everything, or at least he's supposed to be. But he's not a jerk about it. He's just a little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little arrogant, maybe. He likes to rub it in a little bit. So that takes us back here. I thought there was a secret path that would take me to an item, but apparently not. Apparently I made that up, or it's somewhere else. So we go in here, nothing in here. Looking for seagull eggs, coconuts, water. So we can fill up the water here. This is not the ocean, so we get some drinking water. Oh, and fish. Don't forget the fish. Fish are in the water. Now, a lot of games have fishing mini games in them. Kingdom Hearts does not. You just run at the fish and you catch it. That's how you do it. I mean, makes sense, right? That's totally how fishing could work. If you just swim in the ocean with the fish will let you catch it. So there's our 3 fish we need. And that looks like a seagull egg up there, maybe. That is an awfully big egg. That's a big seagull. But we can climb this tree, and the game doesn't tell you that, unfortunately. For all the hand-holding it does through the tutorial, it doesn't tell you can climb the tree. But you can. And you can attack these coconut trees, and they'll drop coconuts. Now, you'll see I'm not picking up these coconuts, and that's because these coconuts are no good for what I need. I need fresh coconuts. I may have coconutted this tree out. Hopefully none of these fall on my head.
Come on.
And unfortunately, one of the camera flaws in this game that was in the original is still here. Oh, see, there you go. We want green coconuts, apparently. Once you're locked on, you can't adjust the camera. So I'm now stuck like this unless I move Sora. If I move Sora, the camera will move, but I can't move the camera myself. Which is a little bit frustrating.
Come on.
Alright. Let's go find a different tree. How about this music, though? Pretty solid music, right? There's another coconut.
Come on. Come on.
2 coconuts I needed, or 3? I thought it was 3, but I could be wrong.
Come on.
I could be wasting time. Yeah, I own multiple copies of the soundtrack, so I ain't judging you. I bought the original soundtrack. They never made an English version of the Kingdom Hearts 2 soundtrack for whatever reason, so I bought the Japanese version. There was a complete collection of every Kingdom Hearts game that had a soundtrack. I have the piano version of the soundtrack. Oh, that reminds me. I even have concert tickets. There's a Kingdom Hearts concert coming near me in July, and I bought tickets to that. So I have that to look forward to as well.
Come on.
I am going. I bought the tickets the day they released, just in case they sold out. Yeah, I'm very excited. Super stupid excited for that. Well, let me tell you. But yeah, I still need 3 mushrooms. That's gonna fall. Check that move out. Did you see that? That was some Matrix style jumping. So I'm a big fan of the music, and this is some really, really solid level music right here. I can be easily bored by level music. Like, I like all the Final Fantasy soundtracks, but after a while, I don't want to listen to the Mihin High Road soundtrack anymore, or the Final Fantasy Overworld soundtrack. So here's a mushroom. Let's get that. Boom. But I don't get tired of the world music, really, in Kingdom Hearts, especially the Destiny Islands music, which is a good thing, because we spend plenty of time here at the beginning of the game. So there's a little carving of Kairi and Riku that they made when they were, or not Kairi and Riku, Kairi and Sora they made when they were even younger. Well, look at them. They're like, hey, I can draw you with a rock on the wall. Totally. They're way better artists at a quarter of my age than I will ever be. That's okay. Oh, looks like Sora does want to share that Paopu fruit with Kairi.
Wha- Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
As much as I much more identify with Riku in the Kingdom Hearts universe, Sora's, as you say, his infinite optimism and confidence. Dude does not know the meaning of can't. He does not know the meaning of and he's ready to go. He believes he can do everything. He believes you can do everything. His eternal optimism and confidence, as you say, is a blessing. Knowing Riku, or excuse me, I keep doing that. Knowing Sora has been a blessing in my entire life, even though he's not real. Because I know that if Sora was real, he would believe in me, for sure. Even though Sora's not real, he probably still believes in me, because it's Sora. Alright, so we'll go back over here. And it's nice to know that even at my most down, Sora still believes in me. Sora, absolutely. Absolutely, that is correct. So there's this thing over here. I know there's a way to get to it, but I can't remember what that way is. Here's a mushroom. Anybody? Oh yeah, now I remember. I think. So you can lift this box right here. I was about to ask if anybody remembered how to do this, but I think I just did. And you can throw boxes. Yeah, Sora's got like Superman strength. Can you imagine picking up a box like that and throwing it that far? Even empty? I don't know. Alright, so we can open this puppy up and we get a protect chain that I can't actually use because I am doing the not changing equipment achievement. But it's there. You now see it for your own playthrough if you want to grab that. So there's another mushroom. You just shove this boulder out of the way. It's the size of a crate, so therefore it is the weight of a crate, and you can just, boom. It doesn't matter that it's on sand, and sand is notoriously hard to shove things over. You can do it. Alright, so let's talk to Kairi. This, I'm making a necklace of Thalos shells. In the old days, sailors always wore Thalos shells. Say that 7 times fast. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever get separated. The 3 of us will always be together. Thanks, Sora. I found something today, too. Here, it's yours. Hi, Potion. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. Okay, tomorrow's a big day. We should rest up.